Well, he's turned performance art into a career, giving you an opportunity to watch a masterpiece be created before your eyes. Welcome back, Mike Debus. So, Mike, you were here last October, and of course, we saw something happen before our eyes that was simply miraculous, and you call this performance painting.
That's right.
So let's talk about the difference between traditional painting and doing it as a performance.
Yeah, so traditional painting, usually an artist is in their own studio and they're creating maybe a commission piece or maybe something for a gallery, and they might take days or a matter of weeks to complete that painting to be to be put in the gallery or sold to the commission individual, where a performance painting is created in front of the audience right before their eyes.
Well, and there is so much going on, so much happening. We know that we want to see you putting that brush to the canvas, so we'll let you get to it now.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. Thank
Mike's
you.
going to get started, and you can actually take a look at some of the video that's going on right now. He does these live performances before an audience and does not tell an audience what he's creating. Can you guess as you watch? Debus is from KCK, but he's lived in Overland Park for the past several years. He says that he's always had a passion for drawing and painting, and he graduated with a degree in fine arts. Man, and right now it looks like he's starting with some skin tone of what is sure to be an awesome portrait. He actually got his start in corporate America, but at that time he did not feel fulfilled, and since then that he's gone on to pursue his dream of becoming a full-time freelance artist. He was back here in October, and we're looking at Patrick Mahomes, which he created right here at KCTV5 on Better Kansas City. Now let's talk a little bit more about Mike. Since 2001, he has successfully created these portraits. He'll actually spin that canvas around. You can see it's at a tilt, not exactly the same place when he first started. You know, he works on murals and countless commissioned works, but his world broadened in November of 2008. Wow, Mike's really spinning there. We're actually looking at Marilyn Monroe. This was created for an after party for Kansas City Fashion Week that was held about 6 months ago. That's our friend Audrey Hepburn right now. You can really see all the detail and just the likeness of these characters. We're seeing icons like Prince. Well, we've got Taylor Swift coming up next, and of course everyone recognizes T-Swift. Just shake it off. Mike back here at KCTV5 on Better Kansas City is of course hard at work. Back in November of 2008, that's when Debus broadened his world. He was asked if he would paint live on stage at a large youth conference in downtown Kansas City, Missouri. After accepting that challenge, Mike found the experience exhilarating and inspiring. That's when Mike made his focus performance painting. Well, since then, he's enthusiastically taken his talents around the country to audiences of all sizes, showcasing his skills as a live performance art painter. Well, he's even gone overseas to the likes of South Korea and Austria to share his talent and passion for art. Here in the Metro, he performs for many faith-based organizations and charities, including Catholic school fundraisers. And of course, he's an awesome guest here on Better Kansas City, as we like to make things as demonstrative as possible. Now, the thing you might notice here, Mike has really outlined the shape of someone's face. It's coming, it's making some form right now. Do you have a guess at what it could be? Mike, of course, is hard at work. It looks like he's shaping up an eyebrow right now, maybe the forehead a little bit. The thing that really strikes us is he likes to almost dance and really move and considers that a whole part of the performance. And of course, he does this with music. The spin is amazing. We're seeing Mike really twirl some of those brushes right now. Well, Mike is going to keep on working here, and that's going to be so exciting. He's going to work throughout the hour, and we're going to see things really start to take shape. We're going to check back in with you in just a little bit. Well, from edible art to art on canvas, performance artist Mike Debus is hard at work creating something special, and this one has a royal inspiration. Now, Mike actually started this piece less than half an hour ago, and we cannot wait to take a look at what's going to be created with this masterpiece. So, Mike, let's talk about this, because you go all over the country, even internationally, speaking at conferences, maybe different fundraisers. You know, what's the most rewarding part of your job?
That's a great question. For me personally, whenever I get to paint, sometimes I get to share my story, and whatever crowd it is that I get to present in front of, I love to encourage people to think about what their talents are, what their gifts are, what do they love to do, what are they passionate about. You know, I took a traditional path coming out of college and got a job at a great company. It was a good job, but I realized I was unfulfilled. I wasn't using the true gifts that were given to me. So then I eventually took a leap of faith and left and kind of went on my own journey. And I'm as surprised as anybody that I get to do this for a living. So.
Okay, and then what's some of the reaction you get when people watch you for the first time?
You know, a lot of questions. How do you do that? How do you paint upside down? The canvas is spinning, but it's that wow factor. Sometimes there's a reveal moment when you're doing a painting, and people love that. They love the surprise. Okay,
well, we cannot wait for you to get back at it. So we're going to put you back to work. You know, let's talk about Mike while he starts working. So he's painted and performed all over Kansas City, but he does routinely travel in the Midwest and out of the Midwest, even out of the country. He's also been an international artist. You know, most recently, he performed at conferences and school assemblies in Columbus, Ohio, Minneapolis, and St. Louis. He's known nationally for performance speed painting. He found his passion for art at a young age, which continued on into his adolescence and into his college years, where Mike earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts. Well, now let's talk about what he's doing currently. This portrait looks royal. Of course, he is supporting the boys in blue. We can see that clearly from the lettering on the ball cap. Which player is it exactly? Well, Mike's gonna finish up and then maybe have a giant reveal. Well, here's a past photo, so we know it's not Salvador Perez. We've got Salvi, he's already done that one, so this may not be what he's making now. You know, let's talk about his performances. He performs at many different functions, at college, athletic, and faith-based events, corporate and youth conferences, as well as charities. But you just heard this from Mike. You didn't always find him there. He started in corporate America, but did not feel fulfilled, and that's when he made a change and started performance painting in 2008. He says that he likes to keep audiences on the edge of their seats, and we certainly are, Mike, as there are just about 30 seconds left. Well, he has been creating a masterpiece right in front of our eyes, and his performances are undoubtedly a sight to be seen. He is working at this, and of course, we are wishing the Royals good luck. Mike, good luck. Hey, Mike, are you about done there?
No.
Okay, do you want to make the big announcement on who this is?
Yes, this is one of our brand new stars in Kansas City, Mondesi.
Yes, Alberto Mondesi. We are so excited, and this is amazing. He may put some final finishing touches on it as the day goes on, but thank you so much, Mike.
You're welcome. Thank you.